undeniably the best start to the weather of the weekend we've had for weeks. And of course, I'm joined here by everyone's favourite hitchhiker, Jordan.
How are we all, guys?
So, bit of a double take on today. So we're going to head north up to some beaches. Both myself and Jordan have got some stupidly exciting new LV gear to try out. Not only rods, but of course a couple of new reels as well. So we're going to go try our luck at a mulloway. We're going to catch one. Well, I probably will. Jordan won't. But look, it'll be an interesting afternoon. And why is it going to be interesting? Because Jordan's also going to be filming for his channel as well, which is JLB Adventures. So go check that out. You need to go like it. It's a brand new channel and it's going to do great things. But you're going to get two different perspectives of the evening through his version of it and my version of it. So look, it might make for a bit of an interesting watch, and certainly something I think you want to tune into JLB as well for. So anyway, I'm not going to keep boring you. Jordan's talking heaps, as you can hear.
Always.
So, you know, like, no doubt banter this evening will probably be high. But look, we're going to crack on up the highway, go find ourselves somewhere to fish, and yeah, see how we go. All right, well, keep on trucking and tight lines.
Happy fishing.
So we finally made it here, guys, and the beach looks absolutely terrific. We've already done a quick sneaky little bait collection, which is okay. But honestly, this water is clean, and I mean super clean. I don't think a bit of weed down that way, maybe 500, but nothing that way at all. I'm really quite excited. I actually think we're going to do all right tonight. Let's hope. You know, all rods are already rigged. We're cooking up a bit of fisherman's friend for dinner, which is of course the old migraine on the beach. Who doesn't like the migraine? We'll get that down into ourselves, and then we'll get into the fishing, I reckon. All right, let's go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not a bad thing to have just before you're about to get stuck into some fish. Good old Indo me, eh? Right, guys, the tucker's in it. And it's almost about that time where we put some rods in the water. But I did mention that we had some exciting new gear. So look, I'm going to run you through the rods and reels we're going to be using tonight and why they're a bit exciting. Starting off with this one. This is a monster. So this is your Rock Hopper 65 Steelback from LV. It's a direct wind reel, okay? But what makes this a bit more special is it's still got drag. So it's the ultimate double up. We've got this on a custom built 15 kilo low mount Assegai, okay? This rod here was custom built from Ron Thomas in Quinns. Let me put this one down. We'll move on to the next combo. Up, here we go. The next combo we got, the lightest combo, but by all means nowhere near the weakest, is the LV 65 Bluefin Stealth. Okay, this rod and reel combo here, which is on the Stealth rod also by LV, is so ridiculously light it's not funny. Now keep in mind, all these rods here are pretty much running 20 or 25 pound mono, which is ample for what we're doing. But yeah, the beauty of this particular beauty here is of course how light it is. So they're my combos. Oh, here comes the sinker. But let's go over to what Jordan's using. This one's in a higher rod tube. So Jordan is here. One of his reels is the 65 Rock Hopper again, and this one here is on a custom built SU 400, okay? Absolute dynamite rod for anything, you know, tailor, herring, even the mulloway. This is going to do it, no problems at all. We got one more in the kit to scoot over. And here we are, we've arrived. You can tell a bit of a trend with Jordan. He likes his direct lines. Another Rock Hopper. This one is the 650 BI. which is BE, which is an absolute ripper of a reel. Graphite back, unlike the stainless, which makes this reel a hell of a lot lighter. This is on a custom built MT8144 that's been chopped. Okay, so we've taken a bit of length out of this rod here. The reason we've done that is just to give it a bit more grunt. So by taking that little bit off the rod, we've changed the performance completely to suit the rock hopper style of fishing. When it comes to rock walls, especially down in Perth, this is the rod you want. The MT814 is legendary, as is the SU400. The Assegai is very well known, and the Stealth, well, that's creating a reputation for itself that fast at the moment. It's breakneck. But guys, that's the stuff we're using. I'm going to show you how we're going to rig the baits in just 2 seconds to capitalize on the most success we possibly can if there are fish here. All right, catch you on the bait. So guys, the sun is setting and it's almost a perfect time to get into this. I look bright red from not just sunburn, but because we've got a setting sun. So what we're going to want is we need this hook here to lay proud in this whiting, okay? This is a single 8.0 Mustad Viking hook, and for mulloway, I mean, have a look at Don Williams' video that Jordan from JLB actually put me onto. These hooks are fantastic. They really are. They're nice long shank, beautiful, beautiful curve in them. So they set hooks well. So all I've done so far is I've come in through the back, I've removed the tail, and I've actually got the line going in and out the whiting there. And then what I want to do is I want to bring it out so the hook point sits nice and proud on this whiting. Okay, so we go in through the backbone there once again, and we pull it out. So now you can see the line has gone in and up. The reason I've put it there is when you line my hook up, it lines up pretty much perfect. Come in just behind the head of the whiting. Sorry, I know this is hard for me to do, and probably harder for you to see. So just behind the head of the whiting, and then twist the hook up so it comes out the top there. Then all we're doing is we're just going to pull this tight so it all works in beautiful. Okay, now what I'm going to do, as you can see there, that is now perfectly rigged. Any mulloway that wants to grab that, they're hooked. It doesn't matter. We're going to get a bit of ghost cotton. We're going to wrap it around this small bit of the shank. We're going to do that so this hook isn't inclined to run forward. Now it's not going to run forward too much because we have got the line exiting just here, as I showed you. But as a mulloway bait, that is almost perfect. Okay, not bad for having to rig it on camera in front of you. So what I'm going to do is I'll get this ghost cottoned up. I'm going to see you over on the other rod and show you what I'm running on a set of Snells for that one. See you in a second. Right guys, so we're over at the second rod, which is the old Stealth. You'll notice the big difference here is I'm running Snells on this rod. Right, so what we'll do, we'll just get ourselves a bit more line here to play with. So this is a set of 8.0 Mustad Big Red suicide hooks, okay? I like mustard hooks, they just work well. Now look guys, we're using a herring fillet here. We do not take the scales off, it keeps it a bit tougher. And to be honest with you, fish in the ocean don't get the luxury of a scaleless bait. So why give it to them? Keep it natural. Now all we're going to do literally is just line our Snells up like that. Pretty easy stuff. Put it through once, one through the top, making sure you go through the skin, and that's all you need. But make sure you've got perfect hook points exposed. That's the key. Make sure there's no scales on the points of the hook. Another key. Now this is a tough bait, so there's no need to ghost cotton this one or anything. We don't need to hold it in place because it's perfectly presented just like that. Now I also like keeping the small tag at the top because it catches less wind as you cast. Look, it just works well, all right? Whoa, there we go. Throw that away. See ya. But that's how I'm rigging my baits, guys. So yeah, keep that in mind. Do what you want, really. I don't mind because your fishing expedition. But as I said, I hope this helps. Just a couple of bait rigging techniques, and we're going to go get them in the water right now. I'm getting excited. Let's go. Right, guys, looks like Jordan's onto a fish here. We're down there. Have a look. Oh, you need to stop walking in the water. Feels like a nice tailor. Yep. Good first fish of the night. See the tailor out there in the water now. Absolutely beauty. Whoa, beautiful little jump on the tail. Other rod's going on off up there. Right. Look at that. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice tailor. Lovely tailor. Look at that. Look at that. Nice big Viking hook as well. Great, absolutely awesome. Well, I'm hoping I can turn him into a nice mulloway. So I'm going to get a bait back in the water. Don't know what I've hooked up through here. Nice fish by the looks of it. But it's taken a herring, or a herring fillet. The Elby's bacon. Whoa! 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 What a good shot! Got over that on the rod. Grab the cameras and go for walks, Roddy. I tell you what we've got is an eagle ray, but this rod has just made such short work of it. There it is, right in the surf there. Honestly, this Elby stealth combo just made such short work of this. Little eagle ray. A little pain in the arse. So there you go guys, a little baby eagle ray. This one's actually had a bit of an experience with I think an angler before, because his tail looks way too short. But look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip him over, I'll get the hooks out, we don't need to watch that, and I'll get him released. On to the next fish, it's already going. Well, if you want to see the most greediest bugger in the ocean, it's this little fella here. He's just smashed my whole whiting. You can tell we're fishing in pretty close proximity to some rocks when you start getting these little guys. But look, still, bit of fun. Wasn't really heavy enough to give the big Azza guy any grief, so we didn't record that. But yeah, there you go, just another fish for the night. Kicking off to be quite a good one. Tailor, eagle ray, and now this fella. All right, let's see what else this place has to offer. All right, we've done it again. Jordan's back on again. Another fish. I can't even I can't even get a glow stick on my rod. That's how good these tailor are going this evening. But oh well. Tailor means bait. Tailor means bait. Perfect mulloway bait too. What's he got? He dropped it. He dropped it like a hot potato. Ah well, he'll get the next one, no doubt. So Taylor are absolutely destroying every single leader we put in the gutter. So Jordan has been kind enough to lend me his contraption of 2 True Turn 6.0 hooks linked with the swivel, which are still perfect for mulloway. But what it means is the tailor are no longer going to be biting that leader, because at the moment they're shredding 80 and 100 pound like it's absolute nothing. Yeah, let's just hope this is the solution, eh? See how we go.
Yeah, that is really looking like a good fish. Let's hope this is it. So, put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. Let's hope. We're running again. We've got to keep up with Jordan. He's like a jack in the box. Got to be quick. Should be in the shallows now.
That is an absolute belter. I'll let Jordan show that one off to you.
I'll put this on the floor. You can do that with oldies.
Yeah.
Look at that for a tail.
I can cracker, look at that. He's nice. I reckon he's probably 45 maybe even a bit more. See, that's the good thing about gang. Still a whole hook length above my leader. That is still smooth as. If I didn't change over, I'd be changing them all night. So, just something to keep in mind. Get him off and probably get him back. If you got one in the esky still for bait, only really keep what you need. But yeah, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Well guys, we're packing it in. Now, the fish are like, they're still on, trust me. And we've just had a couple of great runs. However, it is absolutely freezing. So we're, yeah, wussing out tonight. Gonna get into the warm car and yeah, hot shower when we get home sounds way too good. Jordan's down there still, just watching rods. He's still got a bit of fire in him. Oh, but no, not me. So look guys, we're wrapping that up. Look, short little episode, some good fish. You know, look, it was still a fun night. We're gonna still, you know, as I said, pack this car up, pump the tyres up, get back to Perth. So we've probably got about 3 hours ahead of us. And then get into a nice warm bed. Yeah, that noise you can hear is just Jordan winding the rod in. So don't stress, you're not missing anything. Well guys, I suppose this is really winter's upon us, and woo, hopefully, yeah, there's some good beach fishing sessions to have. Next time we've got to have the fire pit. I can barely talk guys. See you later, like, subscribe, you know what to do. See you on the next episode. Catch you later. You like me gloves?